Hey, hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60 Drool channel. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for Sunday morning model cars and coffee, man. But first, we'd like to thank our host over here, Paul, from Left Coast Model Car Builds. We love doing this every Sunday morning. Can't start Sunday morning without model cars and coffee, right? So yeah, if you're not a sub to this guy, you've been missing out, man. Go and check him out, man. He's a cool dude. So yeah, let's take a sip of this stuff. Oh, we got a little left in here. All right. Mm. Oh yeah, nectar from the gods. And all right, let's see what showed up today. Let's slide this little guy over here. And yeah, we got this cool little Rolls-Royce over. This is a Pyro. And you know I love my Pyros, guys. I'm a pyromania. As a matter of fact, hold on, guys. I'm going to show you over here. I got to start building some of these over here. I got the complete series over here. This is the Tabletop Classics. And there was 16 in the series. And I actually have another one over here. Here's that one I'm showing you right now. That's the Rolls-Royce Town Car. Yeah, it goes all the way up to 16 right here. And then they have the series that came out prior to that. This was the Tabletop series. And I believe that was, I think, 36 models in that series. So I started collecting these about 5 years ago. And this series over here, the one I just showed you, these are all complete. All complete with instructions, man. These are real nice kits from the mid-60s, man. Look at the prices on these things. Look at that, $1.25 suggested retail price. And you can tell the earlier one, look at this, 79 cents right here. Yeah, I got to start. I built a few already. I think I built, where's that other one at Auburn? Right there, that Packard up there. Yeah, I built that guy. So I have two of those. I have some doubles. Yeah, I built that one a couple of years ago. They're real cool kits. I got to get back into these, man. Start building some of these things, man. So let's put you back in the holder over here. Let's concentrate on this guy over here. Let's lower the camera a little bit. It's a fun build. I try to mimic the box art because that's the way the box art was, and I think the yellow and black really work well together, you know. Can't tell you what paints I used on this. I don't know if they were enamels or craft paint, but you know, it came out pretty well. You know, it came out pretty nice. I'm really digging the color combination, you know. And these are, for 32nd scale, Pyro did a great job of their detailing, you know. And they were producing, you know, model kits where, you know, of real one-to-one cars that no other modeling company was doing, you know, which was really neat. And these things actually came with you know, fully detailed engines, you know. Well, I shouldn't say fully detailed, but they did have engines. I mean, how many 32nd scale models you build and there's no engines in them at all? So, yeah, let me take a little closer look. Let's take this off the stand here. We'll see what we got going on here. Can I put a light on here? Let's see. There we go. There's a little more light. That helps out a lot. Yeah, like I said, a lot of fun putting these together, man. I just love this small scale, you know. And if you guys haven't built a small scale, man, try it out. Pick up a kit and give it a shot, man. I think you'll really enjoy it, you know. Sometimes, you know, you get out of your comfort zone and you might discover something that, you know, you really like, you know. Yeah. Yeah, not too good on the paint there. Yeah, some orange peel. I should have did a better job, though, you know. But when I built this, I was really not into the detailing as I am today. So, you know, but it's still, you know, it looks the part, though. Let's pop this hood over here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, see, they come with a nicely detailed engine over there, you know. And I highlighted whatever I could, you know. And this was a daily driver, so I'll show you when I flip it over. We detailed the chassis as well. But, you know, for back in, you know, the 60s, nice little components over there, you know. And there's a radiator in there. That's where that hose is supposed to connect to. Well, let's see. I think this top comes off too. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Ain't that cool? Yeah, we hit it with like a tan interior. And there's the divider glass in the back. And I try to do like a burled, I guess, yeah, like a wooden steering wheel there, a wood grain steering wheel. And there's the gauges. Can you see the gauges, guys? Yeah, we did a little wood grain on the dash. Yeah, I think that came out pretty good. Not bad. Can we zoom in on that? Let's see. There we go. There's the gauges, guys. How about that, huh? Not bad for an old guy, huh? Let's see if we can flip this over. Hopefully nothing falls out. I'll try to do this with one hand, guys. There we go. Yeah, there's a chassis, and also I might point out here that Pyro, see, they even have the wood grain engraved in there in the mold. So we highlighted that as well because you know, these cars, you know, back in the early 30s, you know, the floorboards were, you know, the floor was wood, and you can see the steel ribbing in there too. So we highlighted that with the exhaust system, rear axle. Like I said, it's a daily driver, so that's what I was trying to, you know, mimic here. The front suspension pieces. Like I said, 32nd scale. You know, pretty good detail here. So, you know, I tip my hat to Pyro, you know. And those white wall tires, I painted those. And I'll show you what I did and what I used. Put you back over here. Here's a 32nd scale tire for an example. Let's flip it over. You get one of these stencils, guys. I use this for all my white walls. And you can see you can do any size tire, any size white wall. So you, depending on the size of the white wall you want, you know, you stick it in here like this. You hold it and you spray your white paint out. It takes about 5 seconds, guys. And like I said, depending on the size of the wall, you want a bigger white wall, then you come down here. You know, you want a nice fat white wall, then you pick out a circle there that you know, that'll work for you. You know, and like I said, just spray it with some white paint, and you're good to go. It's that easy, guys. Not that hard. So yeah. I don't know what year Rolls-Royce this is. Pyro didn't put the years of the cars on there. They just said this is the classic tabletop series, you know. And I assume it's a early 30s Rolls-Royce. So let's put this guy back here like that. We'll put our hood on there. Put our roof section back on there. And there you go, guys. Rolls-Royce town car, man. Pretty neat. Oh, that's a little crooked. There we go. All right, guys and gals, that's it. And I want to thank this cool dude over here, Paul, for hosting this. I love doing this every Sunday, man. And we'll just keep going as long as we got cars to show you. We'll just, you know, keep it going, man, you know. All right, guys and gals, I'm out of here. Remember, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.